Welcome to Second Generation IT Group.
Hello, my name is Ferdinand Asamoah, Director of Second Generation IT Group.
We've been in business for the past 5 years, and we have a lot of clients who have come through the school and they're doing pretty well.
We offer 18 weeks of cyber course, which runs for every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And people ask, why Second Generation IT Group? Yeah, we offer different courses in cyber. Cyber is kind of big, so we offer risk management, we offer FISCOM, we offer cloud computing, we offer pen testing, and we also offer Splunk. Courses are offered virtually. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can just join the course without any. It's very convenient for everybody. You can reach us on our social media. You can reach us on Facebook, you can reach us on Instagram, and you can also reach us on our website, which is secondgenerationitgroup.llc.com.
The company that provides beyond excellence.
Ebusianfo me mama kwa about SVTV Africa, so nim say about the social issues, entertainment and sports. SVTV Africa, sir. I think we need a YouTube channel, sir. SVTV Africa. The full meaning here, Superview TV, the voice of the community. SVTV Africa. So as soon as your foundation, you find SVTV Africa Foundation. Let's help together. Through mwanga samo support ya, mo support ya kaka ya bwanko fubebre on the street. Timonko soa na mumwae, mo support ya. Na mumbo channel no hunde ro na man for be join here. Na intimi do 500k by the end of 2022. Me say a man for chop comment. Am say SVTV Africa more good content near there. Na na man for share. Omo help and by now mutimi clock be 300k before the end of the month. End of the year clock be 500. Am say ye be do kakra a man for never subscribe. Ya be brenu so share but omo subscribe near can. Ade kokko na what down here ube mi aso no na subscribe na adoma bi wo so mi aso se na be ya e be count 1 obi so ya sa na count na wo share link no na wo ka che on go for na ye support channel no kakra yeso ye boy homode mo support ye na enko ni na mo hwe videos no why na me wa branch back wa ofi Italian burger in the house wa be sra me o studio me ni ba be di nkomo ti we daily hustle GH Ghana wa be sra me wa me ni ba be di nkomo and so by any moment to say Italy what is saying no ye den wo ho ba ne say no ko ho struggle hustle any ade nyina and no common e ba be di e wo SVTV Africa so business bi no dey aba plans ne ye den ni nyina bi make sure say wo be hwe because the programs no very educative enye koka media tem program no enye bi utia na also the guide those steps ni ade business ideas ni ade and before I share say the tap send mo abroche Europe, UK, Canada, USA, mon download the tap sense here our phone. So download here. Straight up. O download the here, fill form and maybe say promo code no type SVTV and no. O send sika be fia mobile money transfer. O send sika be fie abi go be phone so a obusu ani bi adofo bi ni ade a. O send sika na yento hwe. Untu ya charges bi a. Download the tap sense here. O download the here transfer ni so no. Obenya bonus until download tap send so na mo am person musu cyber security course online won ya saba ko na classroom sisi abibia technology until mo am oniji IT huni ade no cyber security course very very important suya ya 18 weeks wie ya obetime nya adwuma ya ni ade until yero huna suya cyber security program na branch ba ko US au chere online person join class or baby ya wi asafa na bi obetime join Europe America, Canada, obeti me join any class na bi. Until the details na wo contact no. Say na be ya obeti me church mo. Ene me go straight na me go di nkomo. Me abrante ba ko say na me say kan. Boss me akwa about SVTV Africa. So boko there.
Nyame adom bia boko.
Nice one. Italian burger in the house. Ene pe say wo aba Ghana. Udin na kasa there before e be chase.
Me dey ankasa Francis Kwekuredu.
AKA what nickname?
Oh, e dey amode no Tema Community 2. Kweku Ninja.
Kweku Ninja, Tema boys in the building. Kweku Ninja, nice one. Kweku Ninja, Oba Ghana, Akwaba.
Yeah.
Oba da ben.
The first week of this month here na me do.
So we try 3 weeks in Kako, 3 weeks. Hey, 3 weeks in there, and now my story. We say who near living, no cost of living, no movement, it's the same. That's what I say. But oh dear, you sure about Ghana, the infant how free.
Remember me fi gomo afete. Na me papa so fi kwewu abetifi.
Kwewu abetifi. Nti emu de na okopa goko.
Kwewu mako once per na afete so mako 3 times.
Okay. Na just o ma me the first.
Oh, we the first.
Ko papa de ongo.
Me tanko.
I see. Omboga ya che.
Metumi aka say ache. Ache ye.
Be how many years?
Say me ka say mechanic na bom.
Kan ni na bom ye be say so two kwan fi Ghana yi.
Me koba mo but me sha say partner that was in 2006.
Wow. We do not tell you what 2006 the Charlie Massa. Watch it. I see.
2006.
I see.
Enye Italy nko anso na mako. Midin kan sha say wo Malaysia. And that is me kunya almost be a year or Malaysia. Asana me feel how call Thailand. It's from Thailand and I'm back Ghana and me san call Italy.
Nice one. Before be free at 2006, not then now you Ghana.
Na me bobo.
Footballer. No botin ben.
Na me shall say o come to 2 Abia Stars. And I'm the few hoko Teshin Grey Stars. Second division. Through second division na avenues ni BB mami am dey to 2 point.
Abiase de Braban money.
Braban. Understanding. Yeah.
Oh, one time. Okay, it's not Kubo Coast. Yeah, man.
I think that was in between 92, 93, if I'm not mistaken.
And I tell 92, 93 there. So that time they na achepa. Okay, it's after now ball football. The football now we watch so be 2 coin. 1 year you may be
football no more na me 2 coin, but before I made 2 coin, I think me ba second division, you know. Penina na that time the team near there, your friend Mr. Lai. Ohun say aside football also, me sound so a little bit educated. So that time na fe na all building ni school, which is Station St. John's Secondary School. You know, I na so up so obo me because football no unya sika or say unya, you know. He decided so the other family as a librarian. No be share books and so amano. So I think I worked with him for almost 2 to 3 years. And sana kona buche connection by me the 2 coin.
Oh, okay. Footballers they only say Ghana ha no sika sheda ni mo ya ball ha hit it.
Oh, and the
so bia award so 2 coin. Na wo akonya ndie ko pio Malaysia.
I shall say me ko pio Malaysia. That was it was a tournament to be organized here. And the idea was to say your cobona say to me excel here. That shall say teams you know aba down. No ma be finalize bi na yeko. But fortunately you know I'm say connection man organ has say no ma specific date you know. Until time you could do ho no na chese tournament na ka so ma boy wi. Until now say yes and return back to Ghana. So I think that was the Malaysia trip no sa na ekokoye.
Okay.
Yeah. So me buy no me be me second division also a boy for some time. And Madam Fibika, so there is another connection with Thailand. And Thailand connection, you know, in Ghana, any embassy, Thailand embassy, I say, or Nigeria. That is a Honor West Africa for in your say. So, me a trip from, I think, Ghana to Nigeria on 2 occasions. But because of the mentality of Africa, for especially Nigeria, for no, who African who took a copy visa or honor. Yeah, and jail documents in India because of false AE. And these are 2 trips in India, we were denied visa until nearby back. And then another guy also suggested, say a fuck Kenya or one of they can grant you a tourist visa of 3 months until my sign be planning a fuck Kenya. I call God being so good, you do what you second tourist visa near the copy Thailand honor. Then you do here na team in the car say about the end or say be Cooper test, which is we are or say a Trumikafa Stadium no it's our Olympic marathon. We are supposed to go 12 rounds and 10 minutes. na yankasa no striker ya film no ye nya time kra ni di and coach no so say if on be fine because we paid for our kind of saying coming preparation at the end. So if some fine there, no more try and come back, then we need to do it. So we went through it, and after a week, team assigned, which was a second division in Thailand, and also I'm afraid another team Samut Prakan United, and I'm assigned. So I would say, yeah, two at that time. My name Madam Fugai, be a friend Isaac. Too. No more sign immune at a spot on that very day.
Almost sign a manager behind him, scanning about Mugoto. Oh,
now manager name because you're down for I and the ball come to two. And also those days now former Azakas for goalkeeper your friend or Ewusi. On our yes, our connection at the mind. So it wasn't manager.
It is sign here. Idea Oscar na say who's a more sign player they will sign a contract. You see boom. They are signed with 20,000, 100,000, 282. They are near the same.
Well, on that note, since you said we bear our own cost, the agreement was for them to pay us our cost of money. Now you do 2 at the buy, That was the agreement they were, and we were supposed on contract. We were supposed to play for that year before the main contract will be signed. And to say first year ne there acquired to say sacrifice and son a second year and I will be nya sawi but I would say it was worthwhile because kind of the money now it was okay. It was okay.
For how long?
I may stay with Thailand also for I think almost a year and a half. Through Thailand and my sister at that time now Italy. Only the kuno. I'm friend me catch him so almost secure a team. I was Italy honor a team so here me services so or say me bad down. Tina or say me pair crime use one between here then I bad down. At that time I was also under a contract and I can't mean to me breach contract in this I am farm back so I need to wait. Until one almost some friend me catch him so due to the contract no me nya the amount and to me in time so I have to find a way to come back. Until me name paying for Nekasai, and the only way that I can swerve and come to Italy was to tell them say, me because I signed the main contract, which means the clause allows me to go, and it me then a defeat honomo, best in call Italy. And when I got to Italy also it wasn't as they told me. But later on, I'm going to say it was just that the own person would trim me fee Thailand honmo, about Italy honmo. So it becomes some kind of a bitter situation because I was trying to make something for myself, and I wasn't member because of a team. We weigh options and who says if a team there then the European standard is more higher than the Asian standard. So that was why I decided to say member. But maybe do and who said no, it wasn't as they told me. So I got a little bit frustrated. But then we decided to say menya be do hon maybe. And there are more opportunities in Europe than Asia hon because Asia hon to me and family and kohono at that time or Thailand to me for family and kohono so anything that you are doing in Biano you have to send it back home and I say wakasa so be fear and the European standard no so no ube to me for family at the aba which means aside the disappointment there are more advantages so I decided to stay in Italy and connection on my Italy, so it was a housekeeping contract. And the Pacono year connection at that time or a nurse or a Ghanaian woman, your friend Gifty. And all yes our connection at the mommy. So Italy I went there with a valid document. And it was a document which compelled me say or say me ye adwuma. You know, me do hono although at that time na adwuma na hwehwe na very difficult. Yen time ni mu na adwuma no companies decided say na wo so te kasa na ansa ya fa wa kwa ye adwuma. You know, oba bia na or say a director na ko school. Ansa na akwa adwuma. We do hono the second month after going through the process for documentation, you know. Second month ni mu na yama me koye register for school. Till me started language school. Me koye no so na ka I think 3 months no mama kwan. You know, everything that I almost chire me no dey media to be honest no am committee mu dey because yama kwan. Nti ebedu fie no and you ebusuafo na ade no people were putting pressure on you and then at that time too I was having 2 kids, you know, I have to do something.
Hey, before we free, we Ghana kona wo 2 kids.
Na me wo baako.
Aha.
Na me wo baako, sorry. You know, I was saying me to me provided something for Akwalano, so I need to find a work. And I Italy hono so no me nyanya qualified because me take asano. So the only option was to look for a different job in any of the European countries. So yenya one woman be Germany and also between aboa me na ama me adwuma na my so we fee Italy ebesin call Germany by flight timi kokodu ya no so na it was through woman also boa me or Gemetra but just that one thing I realized in Europe is normally we don't say the truth about traveling for a work. I would have preferred say catch any pan so oba han ma metumi aboa mo wenye adwuma but don't say so you pay adwuma dey to the amount. Because most of my journey in Ghana, ya part to Hobe Corner 9 years and 8 years. So, I think I stayed with her for about almost 4 months. And sana menyo be people with Germany who they acquire juma. Ni pakwa minya ne people who Germany di acquire juma no or an older person. About almost 70 something years at that time. Na me so na me wo fenomena 30.
To the show him near Shenima.
That time no boss nanga so nim say no anyamia. But I say senior meeting. I have the energy to work into obe family sir. And no more na just say me dey adwuma kankan to Germany ho na me di ho no almost a year so Germany. And my first paper I dem am Italy no it was about to expire. It was 1 year. So also me back and me be renew. So during that time also I have difficulties in renewing because woman na or yeah documents in the mind no. Also person fee Italy, you know, or cancel contract. Until me back, and I had to go to the commercialist. I had to say, my name is Omekano, but someone that can help you to re-establish yourself. So due to the fact say, na me tia me taxes, no, me call you know, Emma, I'm to me then, Emma me another 1 year, I renew my documents. Italy honmo. But I decided I wasn't traveling back to Germany. But this time around, I paid my Italy honmo and my Tinyamia don't mean Juma Italy honmo. And I'm a year.
As a footballer there.
Oh, at that time, now I say,
Artisco.
Me don't cry because maybe I do know. And European is about age when you are playing football. And age na me woman. If I want to continue crying, I wouldn't be the person that I wanted to be. You know, I was saying me who sa procedure in term na me shift it.
But enough football, not over so do he. Now over so yet someone.
Oh, I na me ni me a me fa obi ensi me say I'm looking up to this person, but I have idols. I look up to them. I just want to do something for myself. An achievement for myself, so at least me to me to do this level. Because ebia maybe I can say ebia me the DJ nyame ebe see me so maybe the amount of sacrifice and the thing that you are doing over there, and I cannot go through it. You know, I always set a standard for myself. Me akasa made me you know, I realize I said no with the age that I'm in now and how I need to move on football in Europe, in favor. Because football, no, I tried. Me try football. I think the first team I call, it was the second division. And I'm catching me say my standard is way higher than them. and they cannot afford to pay. So I need to look for a bigger team on which me aboa me. Now the bigger team also no requires certain things in which I don't have because I've lost data track from time I'm in Ghana there at the call Thailand. And at Thailand there no, was off contract, which means I cannot have that data. I'll have problems with FIFA because I'm working under FIFA rule, but my contract was off data. So I decided to withdraw from it totally. Until I'm football there, we don't change.
Nice. Yeah, sure. Hustling in Italy. Oh yeah, why you say okay? I was just about far away from Thailand. Oh boy. I go pay Italy. Hustling in Italy. That is saying.
Well, said that it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all.
It wasn't easier. Many people can say, see a boy do 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs. Italy, for instance, say, oh yeah, power about 8 hours. Wapon.
Yeah.
Stressing. Almost here. Almost save. Almost be fee. Almost projects. Let me be sound.
Yeah. Said that 8 hours in a day. Ubenya why. And I say it wasn't easier. I'm saying in terms of one tikasano. Now you do a share factory, and then you have a whole lot of white people surrounding you. Not even kofa prior breme krano. Unte onim the opachre. And the Italians are kind of people are or can't deba kumuna so hunso na nibu yefu. Or can't deba kuna huana nibu yefu. Unless say that person and I say you have favor or nipa kon ho no beka so let me try na me explain it nyama fanche ba ko nyo bia on shada ni sa timane dia ya professor ka kira o say nyamfa nkokra obefre openi na ode obedwumi mo say me yedwuma obefre ne so me yi mfemfi okra na mfa nko. So I think my first encounter at work, and then I'm in Tehran. Yeah, it was a very big factory. I do it because I am Mr. Or the me and upon me do one or the me coach baby say, Namana me dema fakona fakoshe decide. And it was lift. I think 4 stories. Me feel man also away or the best the actual who is so the best do a big piano we shall have say. Asa. Now here lies the case we be about for far the end of the abana because rooms in all 100 also. And the man was like, fuck up. So I also packed them the way I made me feel safe. My packing much in the year, not knowing, you know, say. And Nambia will be beer, freezer, or say, echo shame. Until Yapon cry and I walk on no catch him, so why are there pano? Let her cry and son of a catch him, so Uncle said, you are my. And that is the difficulty in Waba Fresh, Ababe Juma, or Italy. So from there on, I decided, say, I have to go to classes after work. And I mean, to me, I'm here in March because I'm around 4:30. I'll come back home around 7 in the evening. I make classes from 7:30 to 8. Sometimes I'm to there. So I decided, say, no, mommy stress. So I decided to be on the television and watch their cartoons. The cartoons no more na nyame adom metumi di kasa no.
Oh, nice. But how sha movement to Italy na boa o sister mo so
yeah. I would say aboa me because there are so many things I've done in a short period of time. Well, I would say me to Kwanyako no, now it was just a small get to be a family house. But God willing, nowadays, I've been able to acquire certain lands which I wouldn't have done that if Senka were Thailand and I say any of the Asia countries because some of the benefits that I'm getting from the Italian government and then I hear boa yamuna sometimes with me a year nyamabisa. So it has really helped me a lot.
Italy, they are boa Africans. Yeah, Ghana for them because what Ghanaians papa. Yeah, try o worry or ma or family or because o baba ko.
Yeah. Before I met to call Italy no na my worry or ha no musi answer me call dada.
I see.
Yeah, but I think due to the fact of family issues and problems, no, the marriage is no more. Yeah.
Family issues are saying. Okay, one before bananko.
Make me aka say me ba na de wo me chen wo ho no mo.
That no ba na also no wa no. I don't know ba no de. Okay, I go to Italy want me amfananko.
Well, a very broad discussion which involves a lot of, let's say, personalities. I would say at that time I had a lot of respect for, but now I've realized to say, Sebio Penny focus I say, and yet they when you assume be now to me amount the right path advice I also heading faso. And there are people that I would love say I wouldn't mention their names. But my advice I made to me the most married people, especially more partners in the work going to me say they shouldn't focus their energy and time on rumors over there. Because nipa na oma sa information ebi onyo ono ne partner na eti. And Europe system the Ghanaians are not one. That is idea ba ko affect we the Africans Europe, especially the Ghanaian society. We are not one. And bakuna yenye ma we can't progress our Europe. There are other African countries in Kofoa, they've been able to establish shops and other things for Europe are edging. Even now, Italy, the area that I'm woman
area being
Parma, the city of Parma, I'm a woman. You cannot even boast of shopper or kumwa obetumi enya Ghana nyama. Although there is this one lady, Yamofeno or Baya or war area, she has been there for a long time on supply Chinese for other African as a Ghanaian dishes. But apart from her, what else? You see, people like her, or say, to be motivated the other youth nearby around so that they can also do something like the one. But we are here back, and maybe I remember who say DJ Nyamisu or blocking him or try so baby. My acquire Ghana, instead of me to motivate him, me pay idea. Me to me, I can't be brain as that is the system in Europe. We don't support ourselves.
So as on a channel, let's say be brief. So because of a subscriber, be numbers be considerable. Okay. Let's support. I can't say
on support.
Don't say do baby, or no do baby.
But rather no, or who say obi different any chrome ne candy and obi to me I advertisement the masani pa very well. And the Italian system it's a family. Italians, they always talk about family. Everything I'm companies a family. Baku people no be who say organization and as a society. But we Ghanaians, we are not one.
And then and then connected to the maybe sound here.
And then connected to me dear say don't listen to people outside.
Do outside
No.
I'm our report.
And me mona meeting outside, but rather no no more na etie.
Okay, tingo for can in same channel.
Yeah.
Say be out for bar for.
Say be for. There was one incident in which she told me a couple of times Madam for be about house now ukunu nim dia or ye or honomo. Mami so me no nanti bi na nhwe bi no ba na no hwe bi mu kra honomo.
Wo Madam for bag Ghana no.
No, anya Madam for fi hompo bag Ghana within
Madam for like Madam for unim no ha.
Yeah.
Ono ka cho wo ire ni say ukuru de ba na same wo nti chale me enyi eni bi.
Yeah.
Ono ni same.
Yeah, that is it. So these are some of the things in here my advice is don't focus your attention on rumors are what are outside, because the type of Italians ye my ma wunya sa time no cry say o san abesia kwa na piano adwana so wabre because me adwuma na me ye no enya adwuma me wo sa time no sometimes in a year cry no na me ankasa no me share that MP abontin cry nko ba nko to drink cry that, because you wake up early in the morning oba you have a child that you have to attend to, the school, and other things. So, what time no, and this again has here me buy ya, obey to me APO, me ko haba, aya, share me na fa me banana mame, or honor intisa. Everything has to be on paper. Offer babysitter crown, it has to be on paper in which you are supposed to pay. So these are some of the things if say the award down no, enya santi aseno, or by doing different thing. And in my case, I tried very much to explain everything to her. But I think sometimes you can't control there will be a dream when it's in. So it has for the sake of me peace of mind in or no bit me living a life, we have to leave it like that because she was the one who said she's no more interested again. So we have. And oh nah. Men jano ho anche. Tell me kind me want me documents time be I may free I can't say do you remember me crying so you can go no. I travel down. Time be I travel. Actually me time me call and actually every 2 years be I me back down. Chere me nyo be I me can say be I me to me tra ho no.
No ba no so then no catch o say bra be fan the call and I said
oh let's say I did everything I was okay. Me passport man me visa man. But I think 2 weeks before the Sabaka passport and we had a discussion about how she should start preparing. So Mr. Tisem is talking about we will go school. And then idea about the living to cycle up. So later on, connection man and all yet documents, when a friend me catch him, so my friend wife I catch him and say, "Nyamia do me insaka business, on bomb me money, no so be friend catch me." So I was like, okay, but on come catch him so na kasa on friend me, so I'll call later and I'm finding out. No, so okay, she said they be ready, so remember meet you on the car. Now I'll handle documents in the money. So I was like, okay. At that time, now I was in a bit difficult in terms of financial, my friend, my uncle, but I couldn't make say uncle J documents in my but he has to pay this amount before. So my uncle was like, okay, and no problem, about J. To my uncle and J, now confirm my son, party or kind of this son BBI ready. I'm afraid I catch my wife, so BBI ready. So the account say, me make a ticket and say, bra. So it was a week I want to sign information, and I call me family house car said she's no more interested in a marriage again. So
after what yes, preparation.
After I've gone through all those process, spent all those money, sacrificed a lot of things because answer about to my yes, be saying, you are supposed to go through some processing. In which is you people can rent a single apartment. But you cannot be in a single apartment, which means you have to move to a bigger apartment. And I need now also a yiska. So even the apartment I'm in renting because of it was even beyond my salary at that time.
Wow.
The whole thing.
But now we communicate. Like we communicate. The
communication was okay. The communication was okay.
But okay, say Obia, on you interested. You amount sign be and say I'm interested. Me feel say idea we engina no. Me mba.
Well, everything in some of Okacha me family Later they realized it was all false. Simply because me a type BBA when I got married, I decided my marriage shouldn't be part of my family, the extended family. Also me to me Emma Obano so the needed space. So doing something for her, I thought a discussion and the family shouldn't be involved in it. So my family never knew and thought time my year visa we need their mom. So her complaint was I wasn't feeding her. And then it wasn't true. I wasn't feeding her, and then she wasn't hearing from me. That was her complaint on the quarantine. I was so worried.
Wow.
So a friend if you buy, and me buy, you know, and you know Ghana here. People were accusing me, you know, alcohol, unye scanner, why you see, and other things. So, I don't tell the wow, can tap aba, and then before there were other Western unions and then MoneyGram. They have your record on Skebia was saying, and I tap also a record of everything I was saying. And you know, I was like, me Makasan yet too much because the pressure over there, and I mean to be for we become. Also, I mean, this are my proof. And you people are accusing me, say, "Ebia many plants say my fan of the narco," and this is my proof. So they saw that Obana had a mistake, and the family also tried to bend the issue. And that is another factor in which I would like to say, say, Ghanaian family, you know, we know that sometimes, you know, divorce is a very difficult thing in your society more. And when you're a Christian, but when assemble, not someone who say one is at fault, and the other partner has the right to move out. Not say or decided say he wants to move out, and after you have counseled him and he says he wants to move out, he ain't John or anything, uncle, because there are several cases uncle for a woman, Italy and some of the world are meaning. But because you trying to pin them together, in which Abakune who said Abakune say, I am no more interested, no. Sometimes the film banner enya at the papa. So I also advise to say the family should sit down and then look at the rare factor if someone to me they can save the two lives, more separate you or no, because in my case, and my family misunderstanding. And Obano's on the side, because my family was siding with her, they also thought to say I was the one at fault. And it brought up a whole lot of.
It's a long distance relationship in own advice.
No, for now, I will not advise any long distance relationship.
I will not. Or Ghana. Okay, communications are wow.
Well, the thing is, so unyan worry any day. That's all a long distance relationship. Be very, very careful. I was with a long distance relationship, because sometimes you need to get to know the person very well, because there are several cases of Honumwa. There are people that were married in Ghana, some of them start to abuse Ghana. But you see, a normal worry with Honomo. Why? A bimu yang kratasem, a worry for. Sometimes they be at the order down and him said the Ohono, or worry for. A bill also ya catch the order down, but the family would try and tell the or hand say a young kratasem thing will try for mano, which is very wrong. So it will be best to say, if you are not ready, don't get yourself into it. Unless one casano so why you're ready and you have the heart to sit down and wait, because a sacrifice obia FM. So for me personally, a long distance relationship with there, I will not advise it.
Wow. I see. Okay. Italy wo obenya o krata ese omuko UK omu free muko UK ni ade se man wo omu nye adwuma nye why dey ni ade I don't want to take a step in business ata na won krata.
We are na me won krata
and I don't want go UK ni bi.
Me nkyere nyama mu kakra wa hanu say. UK time na e buy it was for people that were having a kind of saying passport.
Oh, passport
at that
okay,
time.
So now they only be.
Nasatana me drew sa passport level no. And there were others too. No mukra me media ni bi. Because we have categories. Because it's me do passport level. Na sa category na me wo mu no. Na nka metumi akọ. Yeah. But what I realized in so many people running from Italy to London was the language part, and then the kind of a Juma normal at that time. Call London, I would say the Ghanaian people that left and I said the Africans that left, those that remain, a bigger problem over Italy.
Sir?
That is what I would say.
I don't know, mama, problem.
Problem among their mind and say most of them left Italy without paying their rent. And you know, a man nowadays, you know, for an African, Obenya dying with Italy to rent, you know, very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Most of them, I wouldn't say Omunina, but most of them left there. Obu hon ma be ojatumu be 6 months, ojatumu be a year, obu ho ojatumu for such time now who say UK in connection and then that person is gone. And most of young Ghana for us, you know, when we rent an apartment, you know, we don't keep the place very clean. And also ma hono fear for no don't even encourage their friends farmer Ghana ni. That is another factor and also hono. And the language wise na me kan I shall say no. And I'm be na heading at the core, but fortunately you know so no most of them omo core. But before no so ensure that enko yie sa some create kind of say an excuse say oh me man that chinti me dey call. But I've seen Ghana for nkwala o many any Ghana for youth ni bi ho no more. There are nurses and doctors and physicians and other top Italy ho no more.
It's not also first no more employed, but it's more employed. I'm not money in your offices jumani we any jumani nye first no.
Oh, more first no there na say very, very difficult. To say that me kind no. At the time na me call ho no, the oya me documents no was at that time a midwife over there. So it's all about yema akwalana the opportunity to learn. Because there are people over there be my family they acquire. Instead of say me time new senior there no. Of course we be 3 months na pay. I am thinking of my interest. Me pay you mama no obe born me meet you rent. Oh go fee school one be say pay you my and I menye dwuma ama be say na kona koye. Nti emma wonua no so ensua kasa ne yie. Nti kasa no onte. And whenever obe call office say bia okọ file ne tax returns or okoye na dey bi no, he does not understand nyama e cost so ho nti no te say oh you say London and you say ka English or English kakra obedwane akọ. Ye man kwala no the time.
Omo call London bebre back na.
Oh, Mate bebre amaba back. Mate bebre amoba na my son started stories of people regretting say omokoye because sana ya catch them say oh mo ba mbo enye adwuma ne say mo enye say it isn't like Italy because Italy no obeye 8 hours we be fie uno be any assembly. But over there no obeye 2 hours for her from this city, another 2 hours in another city, another 2 hours in another city before answer na obe nya the exact figure I also nya for a day as a working person, you know, they stress themselves and you know matese majority na then aba back on the matter.
Wow. See say o move on na when you we.
Oh, for now there I am single.
Hey, handsome strong man say oh.
Me nko ho cry because
ba ka say o mba to who will be ho.
No, I think my wife, you know, before the incident, you know, a son wo fufuro.
To ni wo tu.
Ni wo tu. Until the incident in buy, you know.
The two ni nya wo Italy sia.
No, bako I was down.
Oh, okay. Ti why do you say ko bioma na say sia o yende. Ba wari bio.
Why the God willing, mesen worry bio.
Long distance na ba wari wo Italy.
Oh, me hwe bio Italy hono ma worry.
Ada sia Ghana level dey wejai.
Oh, no. Very difficult say. I wouldn't stress someone's daughter or Ghana because me nyasa trust and biom emfenja hono mo fanko. Yeah.
Bamba no mo no so e sunu ti sen. Ghana money and there ya na me bi mu ka say bi mu say oh obe ware wa na e mu so ware wo ho na e. Nti u si why you so ko ware wo ho e die. Omo so mo hu musan. Pronto.
Pronto ni egusu kapa. Pronto ni yaka. The fact is say all the way need to form you find someone who also loves you and also appreciates you. But normally they all want to say, you see, a man for asset or goals, you know, and also many know there were certain levels of women ever hormone. And what I've understand is if you are not interested in something, I say, oh, baby, I also can outright. But most of the times, you know, it is the family that decide for the women, a man to be precise, you know. The family that decide, ne mama and papa decide, oh boy, we man why no, boy.
If we say no, because boy man why because of kratas. Na say wo krata there, I want to mean can Charles. Now we ejuma, I want to mean can say man why boy. And I'm yes sir.
And Italy there, be a different country make us in kratas, but Italy there, it's.
I'm not sure krata.
And yeah, in krata na yeah, but it's about how they see you, and the type of ejuma wo yeah. So yeah, show the. Oh, Abranti or Yajuma Ben or yes, or say, a bejuan ye, Obersoriaco, but later on they will advise the daughter, say, we Nejumana
moya, and I'm listening, you know, maybe not basics, no, musica in a pill. Say, be a G 10 euro and 8 euro, be a Jumano, basically require 10 euro. Maybe a qualification different ones now, and as a pay, Juman maybe a year, be a 15, 20, 30. I don't know, person will look down on a Juma or yes, like paying na 70 trouble banana. I don't get it. That's all bands to be Juma.
That is where the problem is. Italy, the Amimehu. You see, Sabia assuming say Utuhui Obani, or be fan of the number. And then I will come in some percent Waro Obano. Maybe at that time, I found out about school where we are. So when I come in some percent worry about you will give me the list of the what they also may. But aside that, you know, the parents in Italy, you know, especially the Ghanaian parents, you know, they will charge you extra and then cut some papers of marriage rights.
So I work on one before the figure now.
Yeah, and then I did also. And I think I have two friends, our more worry and. Bakutia 5,000, the other person tia 4,000.
I don't want Tom Mubano.
That is the topic. Last time, you know, I think the youth we decided to organize and talk about it because it is very bad. Say,
I say Obano, Omubano, no Babetna. Into almost tone na Sunday. Into also what attitude bear then towards Obano.
Almost a monton. We yeah, no matter. Several times, almost a month tone, or you more tone.
Hey,
but
Hello? Oh, my son is Canada dada. And then he left menu. My son, this is a setup. Who was Spain? Oh, yes. Spain was any secret free. Ghana. Yet we love you. It's 11 and as a man of a baby from Rono. Oh, that be my son. Would you check your phone? Why? It's very easy now to send money from anywhere in Europe to Ghana. I'm in Spain right now, and I just send money to my mom. And on Tiasia, also don't send it, don't take e-levy. No, on tap send, there's no e-levy charge. It's just free when you send. Those in the US, those in London, those in Canada, plenty places in Europe. You can send your money through tap send to Ghana. And please, it's free of charge. There's no deduction in any e-levy or any charge at all. So what are you waiting for? Send the money to those family people. Me must send it. Let's go and take a clan talk. Reggae man of a pack. It's tap send.
Oma Bokana Akofana Denaba.
Inti,
you also have to pay to the father. And I said, until most of the guys over there, they will prefer to come to Ghana and marry. Because so with your 4,000 they more, the 4,000 by Ghana, with your worry. That is the way all honeymoon, you know. Ama
I worry no more, worry more, sir.
Just say, Akolano, that is another mentality in which I'm paying for, and I'm always keeps on telling them, say, Sana Bebano. Over trying MIA, men on my best shop, and saying. Then, oh, and Warreno.
And to see our level now, boys, and some locking bano. 10 years old, lock the idea of Casa say, and your carbon in beam.
And how pending. Another way I'll be to you cannot go past that one. But for you to have the assurance to say, with me, that is it.
Hey!
The other genuine.
Me, Mr. Carter, 70 hours, I also saw them quite different level.
No.
But normally the minimum say secret assign na obetua bi na. But wo dey and there anya grant asem level and you different. You be fan abanti.
You be fan aba, so you have to pay. You have to pay.
Anyway, Uba Ghana for visit. Quick Wabasa go back.
Uba Ghana for visit, Messa go back.
Iti Uba here came here, so Uba Ghana. Uba, when was the last time Uba Ghana?
That was in last year I was in Ghana.
Last year Uba and then Assassin. Uba Ghana, Uba Ghana saying.
I wouldn't say Bebrina Assassin from last year me buy. It's still the same. I think prices it's something that has changed much.
Say Italy surprises Assassin.
Not that much over Italy.
In total, say a man for say Ghana is expensive place and
oh, for what I've seen in the years.
Sir, over 3 weeks, you was spending.
Oh, for what I've seen in the years. Like I said,
over 3 weeks, you was spending.
Me person me can't be obedient machine.
Oh, me no say yeah, over 3 weeks, yeah, 3 weeks. You there, o movement ni o way no was spending.
What I could say 3 weeks here me buy. A week be I think man spending it's almost about getting to 2,000 euros.
2,000 euros.
Yeah.
2,000 euros you're saying. Who the project and now answer all the sort street and here street bombing. So come to 2 I know say boys go to hustle you. So and here street bombing and now say transport near biane near there. And now your project and schedule project.
Well, I mean what project kakra me here. But in terms of daily living and it's said all kind of other friends that are my bound
sort street in there.
Yeah, whatever it is.
2,000 euro there. See and more than 10,000.
No, you ever found.
Hey, and the bus and the mama buy and channel person would no.
Sometimes you can time in so but you have to forward your ticket.
Over for airline they say
emergency also
hey, it is 3 weeks here okay, go to 6,000 euro. Now how am who are in the week what we spend over Italy.
Oh, sometimes in a week me catch us because me shopping on Saturday. Sometimes petty things we make 20 in a week and I mean do 50 euro.
Sir?
No, I mean do 50 euro.
So you are any idea no can so man so go to me any idea go there we go to shopping
a week and I shopping am which is almost I think 70 to 80 euros a week am to there very good one but Ghana the animal there massive.
But some also street bombing in you and I'm on bombing.
But be a hormone
street bombing Charlie.
Yeah, one perform almost come and I'm on hormone who are oh Charlie wakaba yenya hwe haya ne o ya hwe kwan no so ama ntino ibi kaka no apa most of times no nyama o mo pa bia obeto eduane dia ma o mo ska no de shine inside there forget it yanko yi
but how they oba in the street bomb na doso
oh and you have too much
yeah there is no be afford to the street stop hot I no go lie you Charlie. Anyway, it who say oba and then say it Mrs. San oba Ghana or Italy. Then we say yet Mrs. San say then it Mrs. San.
Well, I would say for now no make me aka say the inclusion of this GPS system in Ghana no juma and very good.
Uko baby out
to me direction or sunny location man ko ade a to me akọ but the only thing that I realize to me no na ha me pa no the structure of the road because maybe I was saying I think last station in Wire State.
So every time station in Wire State.
Yeah. Well we need to because of bombing I too much into
bombing in Africa.
I may relocating.
Uko era mu ni mu
da we odo bi ani mi ti no she ho no ma she ho din
actually no be the street hot okay
yeah and then the omo year construction bi wo ho I'm saying so to I think so was it 2 weeks ago
so quite
no year construction wo ho no mo and for over I think a week and a half in here no omo janisa no ko so I was like and then sanka mu jano say na etina anka ye but see na mo san betutu hono mu na mo nya ready say the materials are not there to refill it but mo tutu ho na mo ko
obi catch him say Italy there omo ye kwan no kra na enumre midnight be so na kwan na say ewi.
Well, at first na say na no no. Even some cities you know, they still stick to those rules. But see no on say due to the recently year for no war is in Russia and ma this Ukraine for Albania for na be real, and now they are the ones Italians also not to cut expenditure no am the contrast now at the more
Okay.
into am the broad daylight, then they are also working among quantity said they are Italians no those days no and Germany so no use our system now work and pa am the number no maintenance into ade be chen no na say obi a new street no so but as see no Palmer ho na me won there. These are some of the things it's going on over there.
Well, Charlie, you better so be pass it through. Who last message be able catch we was last message shout out to be pass it through SVTV Africa at least. On my story from Italy, Ghana and in a combination.
Well, I think they are made to me I can say first of all no my ball more baso SVTV because nyamana more no. Although it seems very small, but over there in Europe, we are all listening to it. Yeah, I think I started listening when you were in the market. Our interview market for
market for and a daily hustle.
Daily hustle.
I think they do abroad for.
I started listening when back in the days was our time, and you people are really doing a good job.
Thank you.
My mom, congratulations.
Big ups.
And I would like to talk mainly about the families in Ghana, those that are partners or outside now. Say they should really stick to themselves because what relationship is all the third party be more, you will not land well. And honor your own also no. That's why we don't have time to rest. To say Ghana has here me buy here. If he has his here, I met me offer KFC transfer home, but we don't have those time over there. KFC maybe but we don't go there to do anything. You know, omunya botre na asem ewo ho so mo kan nya botre na frɛ ukro na so partner na wo yere na on entrance na mo kan na asomdwe enye adwuma. You should always try to handle your own affairs, especially. So when to me as and then you shouldn't get into a relationship.
Bibia na catch ebusia for Bibia na say we as soon as Bibia say you go discuss me here we go can we advise friends
and one last thing I also say is to our friends that normally walk through the desert to Europe. I would say a woman say Yakopon walk kwan wa fa so dia to share obi that in their manner. But I will pray that they look at it very well because now the European system is changing those courses because recently and it is landing for say whenever Obebaho or refugee they will send you back to Africa. They have a camp. I've forgotten the country.
Now they call Rwanda.
Yeah, and the Europeans are also starting to consider all these things. You know, our advice is here, so be a mouse our connection towards that side, and your agents say you remain to Libya now because coming there will not be a guarantee say you will land on European soil.
So asylum
yeah, you will not land on European soil. But ABA on the catch also Italy for before, but ABA won't go Italy. They will be back to Africa. So I advise them say they should know their part very well and send on way to say
nice one. Now I'm not going
well, I will say, first of all, Mr. Lai of Teshi St. John's Secondary. Because if it weren't for him, I would not be the person that I am today. And also to my friends. Community too.
Also bombing to
oh, me and of course, my mom so to say. And one thing I'm journey. I would like to tell them, say, whatever dream you will be, I will be. On keeping a dream at hand. Situations, I Ghana, no, a be about so be jai dream there to her. But I know never shower ding, na it to me. they walk wherever you want to go because Temadia, if you are born and bred in Temadia, you can survive anywhere.
And yeah, and one of can hardcore zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, better than so pass it through SVTV Africa, so daily hustle. Where of Italy now buy it also bad. Oh, yeah, Bog and all and their link up. So, oh, no, into me and Casa, no problem. So, here, this will be daily hustle Ghana. Buy and on Casa, say, Charlie, the hustle not be easy. She they go, be easy. Anyway, Madam Production Team as DJ Click Sharon. And I think I hope I join the show. I mean, I'm a good screen so open to all. Brasoni ending come. What Ghana hakwa na stable internet. Meet me from Skype. Why? Until the Skype SVTV Africa Skype. Download the good phone so. Ghana SVTV Africa Skype. You meet me in come. Ghana and Kwandia. And the normal way you meet me in come. Why? So bad show no subia. Kikibi's restaurant. Kikibi's Noir opposite KFC. It's Legon. Brahana Bechele. I have Bosopa. Friday night live band. Saturday, Sunday, karaoke night with the stars. And you so every place. Orlando ya try say obeba say who abrochia bra. Organ hana wakra say obelandi wakra. Bra East Legon Kikibis Noir. Just opposite KFC. In Chenchin band Fridays almost more heavy. Wow. Sundays so karaoke night with the stars. Artists in so hana no action wa pa. Me pass it through. Tua meko makrabo.